I give my little bone a push, it rolls across the floor. It travels fast and travels fast and hits the kitchen door. But when I roll it on the rug, it doesn't wanna play. Friction is the hidden force that gets in the bony way. Smooth is fast and rough is slow. That's how our forces go. Hi everyone, today we are going to explore an interesting science topic called friction and motion. Have you ever rolled a bone on the floor and noticed that it moves fast at first but then slowly stops? You might think something is pushing it to stop, but actually it is something called friction. Friction is a force that we cannot always see, but is always there when objects move. In today's experiment, we are going to investigate how friction affects the movement of a bone on different surfaces. The aim of this experiment is to investigate how different surfaces affect the motion of a rolling bone. We want to understand why the same bone moves faster on some surface and slower on others. For the method, we only use simple materials. We use a ball, a smooth surface as a tile or wood, or a rough surface as carpet or grass. First, we roll a ball on a smooth surface and observe how it moves. We pay attention on how fast it travels and how far it goes. Then we repeat the same process on a rough surface. Finally, we compare the results to see how different surfaces affect motion. This helps us understand how friction works in real life. Now let's begin the experiment. First, we roll the bone on a smooth surface. You can see that the bone moves very quickly and travels quite far. This is because the surface is smooth, so there is less friction acting against the movement. Let's watch it again in slow motion. Notice how smoothly and quickly it moves across the surface. Now, let's move on to the second part. We roll the ball on a rough surface. This time, the ball does not move as fast as before. It slows down much more quickly and stops sooner. This is because the rough surface creates more friction. Friction is a force that always works against motion, meaning it slows objects down. Let's watch this part again in slow motion as well. You can clearly see that the bone loses speed much faster compared to the smooth surface. Eventually, the bone comes to a complete stop. This clearly shows the effect of friction on moving objects. From this experiment, we can see clear results. On a smooth surface, the bone moves faster and travels further. On rough surface, the bone moves slower and stops much sooner. This shows us that the amount of friction directly affects on how object moves, and more friction means slower motion, and less friction means faster motion. Now let's discuss what we observe in more detail. Friction is a force that happens when two surfaces come into contact and resist movement. It always acts in the opposite direction of motion. In our experiment, the rough surface creates more motion which slows the bone down. The smooth surface creates less friction, allowing the bone to move faster and further. In real life, friction is very important. For example, friction helps us walk without slipping and helps cars stop when braking. And thank you so much for watching my experiment on friction and motion. This video was created by Phạm Thanh Hương, student number C350949 for this semester 1 of 2026. All images and video sources are used as reference in the credit section. Thank you.